All right, if you've been keeping up on the episodes, we just took the series on the South Side against the White Sox, but we are hardly playing well. Um, we have no pitching right now. It's not good. Seems like I can't hold a lead to save my life. Let's hope Shane Paz and the bullpen can fix that. If you're new here, like the video, subscribe to the channel. We have brought Anthony Nunez back. I can't shake not using him. I'm really enjoying him in real life, so we're not going to use the new City Connects. I personally don't like the new City Connects in this game because of what it does to the score bug and different things. Samuel Basallo has been a pleasant surprise so far this year.
From Baltimore, welcome inside Oriole Park. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the San Francisco Giants taking on the Baltimore Orioles.
Still the most beautiful park in baseball. Reed Williams may be playing his way onto the Major League club if he keeps this up. He won 13 straight.
John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. Biggest storyline coming into this one. He's riding quite the hitting streak, Singing.
Been seeing the ball so well, Boog. One of the toughest outs in the league right now. It'll be interesting to see how they pitch to him today.
And Rafael Devers always kills me. When I'm signing autographs for the away fans. That's nice.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
The Earl of Baltimore.
And towing the slab in this one, Shane Paz. What should we keep an eye on here?
Got the win in his last start, gave up one hit as he pitched deep into the ball game. That was clearly a quality start. We'll see if he's got another one in him this time.
Just about to get underway. Jung Hoo Lee digs in now.
51, Jung Hoo Lee.
Matt Chapman. Harrison Bader. Bader, but I hardly know her.
And we are underway in game one of this series.
Not exactly where I wanted the ball, but
Line drive, base hit right for you. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
nice hit by Mr. Lee.
Rafael Devers.
Rafael
I'm
Devers.
liking
liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately. Owns a 10-game hitting streak right now, and this is where it starts to get fun.
Devers was driving the offense for them in his last game with 5 RBIs.
Man, a 5 RBI game like he had, that's pretty special. I only did that once, but I had 5 hits that day, and it came only 4 days after I had a 4 RBI game. Not trying to toot my horn, but it was a pretty good week.
Pitch misses. Ball 3. Just underway from Baltimore. And a strike to Devers. Devers wants to challenge this. Thought it was a ball. And that one was indeed a strike. So they'll lose their first challenge.
Nice.
3-2 down. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
Jackson. There's one. Over to Alonso.
Nice double play. Let's go.
What a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Jackson to Henderson to Alonso.
Willie Adames stands in.
What you talking about, Willie?
That's in there. That's strike 1. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
2 outs and a runner at third. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. In the dirt, nice job behind the plate. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
So
How is that not a swing?
It's been a real struggle finding the zone for him in the past. Now, even if they get out of this jam, these walks add pressure and stress to the entire team.
Matt Chapman stands in here, leaves that one off the inside.
That's
Could
a
be some
ball.
action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Two on, 2 outs. Not close with that one. And it's a full count. Harrison Bader in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And a payoff pitch. And that'll load the bases.
So close to getting out of it right there, but this inning still has life.
Bader at the plate now, and that's strike 1.
Bader, I hardly knew her.
Ball 1.
In for a strike, and now just 1 pitch away from surviving the inning. That one missed. This one in the air, center field. Tavares under it. And that's
Oz is going to get out of the jam.
Giants leave them loaded. Orioles due up in the first, no score. This is Orioles baseball on the show Mid-Atlantic.
That could definitely loom large.
Back here in Baltimore, and our pitcher in this game, Adrian Hauser. What do you got on him, Chris?
Well, primary pitch is an outstanding sinker. It's hard to pick up out of the hand, but in the last few feet really has arm side movement. Tough pitch for hitters to get the barrel of the bat on.
Stepping in, Taylor
The leadoff
Ward.
hitter tonight, left fielder, number 3, Taylor Ward.
Ward with a homer in his last game. Hauser, 33 years old. He joined the team as a free agent.
The Mets are crazy hot. They've won 13 straight.
And that one fouled off.
That's a ball.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
The shortstop, Gunner.
All right, let's take a look at the Orioles lineup now. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and an outfielder is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
That's a good point, Chris.
The 0-2. Out to center. Adames should have this one. And there's 2 down.
Yeah, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the
Batting
outfield. There's
third,
part of him that's
catcher.
saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Bradley has probably been our most
Rutschman. Good power, not great in the OBP department. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. In time to Devers. That's the 3rd out. Scoreless after 1.
Okay. Not a good first inning.
Back now at Oriole Park. On now to the top half of inning number 2. Here's Elliot Ramos. Fouled off. He was late.
Ball.
Mike Fillmore behind the plate.
Foul ball there. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man on base to start the inning.
Good start for him to this ball game tonight. I always talk about it. Get a knock in your first at bat. It just makes your confidence at such a higher level for the potential of having a big night.
So digging in, Patrick Bailey. That one fouled off. 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Over to Jackson. That's 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Well, an aggressive
So he got the lead runner.
base, but it was legal. I like it because you're trying to break up the double play, and it looked like the slide impacted the throw a little bit. Nice job by the base runner.
1 out man at first. Casey Schmidt, the next Giant to hit. Rudder takes off. Base hit around second, on his way to third. The throw in. And he'll reach second with 1 away.
Up next,
Fastball off the plate a little bit, but a really nice job of going with it. Punched it to the opposite field for that knock.
Back to the leadoff spot of the Giants lineup. Now it's the right
Ball
fielder,
that's outside.
Jung-Hoo Lee. The Giants looking to strike first here at the top of the 2nd. Left field. Nice grab on the run. And there are 2 outs. Rafael Devers up to hit.
No hits yet for one of the hottest hitters in the league, but a lot of game left to extend that hitting streak.
So with 2nd and 3rd occupied, they go for the intentional walk. Base is now loaded. There's is a force at every base. All loaded up. Arraez stands in.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
And that skips in the dirt. Late swing, foul to the left. 1-2. Tap softly to the right side. Jackson tosses it to first. As they escape, the bases loaded James. Huge opportunity missed there. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. No score.
Thank God the strategy of walking Devers worked.
Here's the Orioles cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso.
Pete Alonso.
Oh, great stop. Fires to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Batting fifth, designated hitter, Samuel Basallo.
Now it's the DH, Samuel Basallo. He was 1 for 4 back on Wednesday.
Ball. Down. Ball.
In the air, right field. Lee settles under this one.
Almost.
Away.
Batting sixth, center fielder, Leody Taveras.
Here's Leody Taveras.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. Working on a 5-game hitting streak.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Make it a 6-game hit streak.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Beavers in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Oh, look at the stop. Goes to second with it, and they get the out. One left for the Orioles. We'll move to the third with no score. Welcome back. Last series, the pitching was not good as we take a check of the numbers. Inside.
Ball. That's inside.
That's ball 1.
Well, these Giants doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way. And I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. The numbers kind of speak for themselves with the 4 walks. They've done a great job of not trying to do too much and just staying disciplined.
In the air, right side. Beavers settles underneath it. 1 up, 1 down.
Up next for the
And here's a
Giants,
look at how he's
third
using his
baseman,
pitches in this one.
Chapman.
I like it.
Now it's Matt Chapman. Walked his first time. Top of the third, no score. And a foul ball.
Ball.
Just
Nope,
off the
that's a ball.
outside corner. Ball 2. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved his
Yes.
zone. They'll keep both their challenge. So here's
Up
Bader
next
down.
for the Giants,
Fly to center
center fielder,
his first time.
Harrison Bader.
Off the plate, ball
So
one.
Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. And that keeps the inning going. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens.
Aye.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Just missed.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
Now there's a bullet down the line. Fair ball. Here comes Bader around third. He will score, and they take the lead safely into second.
That's what happens when you play with.
Well, that worked out as good as it could have. We mentioned the RBI opportunity with the runner moving on the 3-2 pitch, and he cashed in by finding a hole in the outfield. You know, that takes a little extra concentration in the box because of the movement on the base pass. Easy to get distracted, so that was a really nice job there.
Play with fire, you're going to get burned.
Gets it to first, and that is that. Giants get a run on the RBI double. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. You're watching Orioles baseball on the show, Mid-Atlantic. Bottom of the inning, digging in, Cody Mayo.
Third baseman, Cody Mayo.
Ball. That's inside.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. One down.
Batting ninth, second baseman, Jeremiah.
So up next, Jeremiah Jackson. There's a line drive to left field. That's a hit. And the tying run is on base.
Base hit.
So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
So back to the top of the Orioles lineup. Taylor Ward will hit next. That's in there. No balls, 2 strikes.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout. But you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
In the air, left field.
More drop.
And it falls. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
A couple of singles back to back. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff for base hit.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson. Sliced hard but foul.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
2 on, 1 out. Swing and a ground ball. Just foul down the right field line. Wow.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about. But some way, somehow, climb back into this at bat through the count.
Outside low. And that's ball 3.
I will happily take the walk.
Left field. Ramos turns to the right on the move. Makes a nice grab and a full sprint. 2 away.
Up next for the Orioles, catcher Adley.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Adley Rutschman. He's 0 for 1. Breaking ball misses up and in. First and second, 2 down. Here in the last half of the third. Chop to the left side. Play made, that ends the inning. Orioles strand a couple. They're down 1-0. All set for the start of the inning. Leading off, Casey Schmidt.
That's a ball.
Late swing fouled off. The 1-1. On the ground at first. Alonso takes it himself. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth. So the batting order turns over. Jung-Hoo Lee, the next Giants hitter.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Takes it himself. 2 quick outs here at the top of the fourth.
First baseman,
2 down, base is empty. Now it's Devers at the plate. This one ripped, but foul to the right. Devers with some impressive production lately. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. And that skips in the dirt. Now one missed. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. That one the other way. Fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. Slides in safely. That's a 2-out double. Now, Luis Arraez.
That's a ball.
And it's second. And that one sliced foul. Out
Clear.
to short. On to first. Out number 3. So the Giants lead 1. They lead it 1-0.
Shane Boz loves dancing out of trouble.
Bottom 4. Here's the Oriole cleanup hitter. Pete Alonso.
First baseman, Pete Alonso.
And there's a foul ball. Alonso, the former Rookie of the Year, 31 years old, and he's a former Home Run Derby champ.
Ball.
This hitter's looking for a fastball, but I'm not sure he's going to get one. Pitcher doesn't have to challenge him. He feels better about his off-speed secondary stuff. Can stay with it.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And next is the designated hitter, Samuel Basallo. Fly to right, his first time. What a stop! Over to first. Nicely done for the out.
So he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Taveras in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. Home team down a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Out to short, whips it to first, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. Still behind by a count of 1-0. New inning getting started. Now the Giants 4-hitter, Willie Adames.
Well, these Giants doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out one time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
That's a strike.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
Payoff pitch. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, he's been in a very giving mood today.
And here is Matt Chapman.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff.
Jackson slinging it to first in time. And now Bader up to the plate. 1 for 2. Fouled off down the right side. One out and a runner at second. We're at the top of the 5th. Right through there for a strike. And a ground ball to first. He steps on the bag. Now 2 out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
In the dirt. Runner stays put at third. That one's in there. And it's 1-1.
Oh, Lordy.
And that is out of play. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Third out. One left for San Francisco, but they're on top 1-0.
And Boz continues to pitch out of trouble.
Welcome back. Quite the pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point.
Beavers.
Boz is living dangerously.
Ball 1.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Pitch misses
That's
there.
out.
Yeah, that's ball 2.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So it's a good take by him.
To third. But
Foul,
it kicks foul. Out of bounce right side, Devers. He'll do it himself. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
Next for the Orioles, third baseman, Kobe Mayo.
Here's the third baseman, Kobe Mayo. Slide to right his first time.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 2. Mayo wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge, and the strike call will stand. One challenge remaining for them now. The Giants up by a run. Last half of inning number 5. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Outside corner, got him looking.
Yeah, that's a tough pitch to stay on. You don't want to get beat inside, and as you see that pitch continue to run away from you, by the time it's in the catcher's mitt, you think it's a ball off the plate away.
Jeremiah Jackson, the next to hit for the Orioles. In the air, right field. And that's the inning. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. This is Orioles baseball on the show Mid-Atlantic. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. Next to hit,
Leading
Patrick
off
Bailey.
for San Francisco, catcher Patrick Bailey.
Swing and a foul out of play. Now the 0-1. Fouled off left side. And that skips in the dirt. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. And aboard on the leadoff single. Here's the second baseman, Casey Schmidt. Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Shane Boggs done for the night. Just never found his.
Pitching for the Orioles, number 45.
Whoa, that's
And
down.
that's ball one. Bailey on at first, nobody out. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Pulls that one foul. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off-speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
The high heat, too much on that one.
Right fielder Jung-Hoo Lee.
Back to the top of the order now. Jung-Hoo Lee, the next Giant to hit. 1 for 3.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover,
That's
something
ball
on
two.
the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Run around the move. Line drive to short and caught. Well behind the line. It's got to double off.
Let's go.
Giants 1 and the Orioles nothing.
Come on, got to make something happen here.
Well, we go bottom 6.
Leading off for the
Here's the Orioles
Orioles.
leadoff hitter,
Left
Taylor
fielder,
Ward.
Taylor Ward.
Swing and blast one down the line. It's gone to the fair, but it hooks foul.
That was a nice bid right there to try to tie up this ball game. Just couldn't keep it from bending foul. He looked locked in on that swing. Pitcher better be careful with him right now.
Ball, that's in.
The 1-2. This one in the air, center field. Bader settles underneath it, and there's one down.
Up next for the Orioles, the shortstop.
Next to hit, Gunnar Henderson. Cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with some slug to him. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Home team down a run here in the bottom of the 6th. On the ground to the left, and that's a fair ball. And they have their first base runner since the 3rd inning.
To me, this is just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play. And now they've got some speed on first. So
Nice hit by Gunnar.
Get him into motion.
The switch hitting catcher will come up to hit. Adley Rutschman. Yeah, that's fouled off. In the air, left field. And there's 2 away. Here's Pete Alonso.
Hey!
Swing and a miss at a slider.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Back here in Baltimore, we go to the top of the 7th, and it's Rafael Devers in the box. Outside low, ball 1. Aiken, a 6-foot lefty, 30 years old now, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2016. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Got the pitch that he wanted. Just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open. Backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
Arraez, batting with 1 down, takes the strike.
Nope, outside.
And a base hit into right center field. So a man aboard now with 1 away. And here is Willie Adames. Now the Orioles manager is coming on for the Orioles, Tyler Wells.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And there's a hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at 2nd with 1 gone. Matt Chapman to the plate in this high leverage situation.
Matt Chapman.
Oh, that pitch is out.
Ball 1.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Bird.
In the dirt, squirts away from Rutschman. But all the runners hold. 2 on, 1 out. And that one fouled off. 2-2 now. Stays alive. Foul tip, strike 3.
So far, just one of those days for this lineup. You get a couple of runners on, and you're looking at having a big inning, and that strikeout right there just pours water on the fire. Look for the next hitter to step up and try to do something, pick up his teammate and his club.
Bader in the box now, takes strike 1. Foul ball still 0-2.
Harrison Bader was a guy that I was interested in the Orioles getting after they got rid of Mullins last year.
2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss. That's his strikeout. That ends the inning as they squander a chance to pick up some insurance.
A couple of strikeouts with runners on. Sometimes you got to really bear down, and he did just that. Nice job of getting out of the jam and out of the inning.
Let's hear some "Thank God I'm a Country Boy."
Bottom of the 7th. Now here's the Orioles DH. Samuel Basallo.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
And fouled off. Check swing, went around, and that is strike 2. This one chopped to first. Devers steps on the bag and 1 away in the bottom of the 7th. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Eric Miller.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Tavares in the box as he fouls off the first pitch.
A little tardy on that fastball. He's going to have to get it going a little quicker, get that front foot down.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Line drive, base hit.
Tavares remains hot.
And that puts the tying run on base.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. And now, let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Dylan Beavers, the next to hit for the Orioles. Now being made for a pinch hitter, Tyler O'Neill. He represents the go-ahead run. And there's the strike.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
And that chops in for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Rights it up to 96 to record the punch out. O'Neill thought that one missed, and here comes the challenge. So the call will stand. No challenges left for them now. Here's the third baseman, Kobe Mayo. Signs of movement in the Giants bullpen. Ryan Walker, the right-handed sinker baller, who looks to be readying himself. Buto getting loose as well. Gets him to chase after that one.
Then he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Well, now it's 1-2.
Come on, Mayo.
That one missed.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
And the tying run is on base.
Well, this could be the start of something. They haven't found a way to score yet, but
a new arm into the game, the right, Jose Buto.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Here he goes. Swing, appeal to first. No, he held up. The 1-0. Inside, just missed.
Come on, Jackson.
Off the mark. They're down 3-0.
Love how this guy grinds out at bats. I mean, he's down there at the bottom of the lineup in the 9th hole, but he's worked himself in a really good hitter's count, trying to pick up a 2-out RBI.
And that'll load the bases.
Good patience to take that walk and keep the line moving, and it sets up a critical at bat coming up with the bases loaded here.
Here's the left fielder, Taylor Ward. Fouls away the first offering.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
And a swing and a miss there.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Inning over. That's a crucial missed opportunity.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Incredibly frustrating.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
The 1-0.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but how many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone? And the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk. Ground ball right side. Oh, great stop. Throws from his knees. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Up next for the Giants.
Now it's the second baseman, Casey Schmidt. Ground ball left side, could be two. Over to Jackson, that's one. Over to Alonso, double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leagues. They make tough plays look simple.
Lee. The next to hit takes outside. And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. Now the Orioles manager.
For the Orioles, number 48, Grant.
Bolton. Hey!
My wolf.
The 3-1. That one backed up the middle, and it gets through. In comes some insurance as the runner scores from third. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2. So 2 down. Now the number 2 hitter, Rafael Devers. In the dirt, blocked. Swing and a miss. Came out. That ends the frame. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. Home half of the inning. Back now at Oriole Park. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Gunnar Henderson now at the plate.
Henderson.
And a foul ball.
You know, these Orioles just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have runners in scoring position because they put themselves there.
That pitch just misses the inside corner, and the count's even at 2. The 2-2 gets a check swing. Now an appeal to third. No swing. Payoff pitch. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, that'll bring the tying run to the plate, so all eyes on the man coming to the dish right now.
Here comes Ryan Barucki will take over here. Next for the Orioles, Adley Rutschman. 0 for 3 in this one.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Tying run at the plate. And that one fouled off. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And a base hit. The throw into second. They get the force. One gone to the bottom of the 8th. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1. The Orioles with the tying run at the plate near the bottom half of the 8th inning. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that is ball 1.
Outside, that's the ball.
Challenge from behind the dish here. Pretty close, but it was a ball. So that removes their last challenge. The tying run at the plate.
On this count, runner not known for speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Luke.
The 3-1. Stay on the ground at the middle. That's a base hit. They fired it quickly, so it's first and second with only one away. Now here is Samuel Basallo. Orioles making a move for a pinch hitter. Ryan Mountcastle. But critical at that in this game for him. Ball one there.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Next ball in there for a strike.
There's one with that.
Now it's even 1-1. Action in the San Francisco bullpen. Ryan Walker, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Line to right, base hit. Tough spot for the pinch hitter, and he delivers.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity, and he came through for his club right there.
Leody Taveras, the next to hit for the Orioles. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. So the tying run at second. That foul at the plate. The 0-2. In the air on the infield.
Infield
And
fly
the
rule,
infield
batter
fly
down.
is called.
Oh, that's frustrating.
Up next for the Orioles. Right
Manager
fielder
out of the dugout.
for San Francisco.
So they turn to their closer, Ryan Walker.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
O'Neill stands in now, looks at that one inside.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
That's a ball.
Miss.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Swings through that one out in front that time. Swing and a pop-up. That is the inning. Orioles back here in Baltimore. Their offense has produced a lot of hits so far, as we see from the spray chart.
Yeah, when a team has this many knocks, a lot of the time it gets clustered to one side or another. Not today. They're hitting it all over the field.
Arraez leading things off and takes the strike. That
Ball.
misses the zone. Ball one. And it's fouled away.
The only
that ball went
adjustment
out.
he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you did right where you want. Well, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me, it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your two-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss, as you did right there.
Alonso takes
Here
it
we
to
go.
the bag. 2 quick outs here in the top of the ninth. Running out of chances to pad the lead. Chapman,
Ball
the next
in.
to hit, takes ball one. This one in the air, center field. And that is that. Nothing doing there for San Francisco. They're up 2-0. Back here in Baltimore,
Leading off for the
last
Orioles,
chance for the home
third
team.
baseman,
Kobe Mayo getting ready to hit.
Mayo.
High fly ball, right field. Lee on the move.
Nope.
Pulls it down and he makes the catch. One pitch and one out.
For the Orioles, second baseman,
Jeremiah Jackson, the next to hit for the Orioles.
You got the number 9-hole hitter right here, looking to do whatever he can to get on base, turn this lineup over so the best hitters in this lineup have a chance to tie up the ball game or maybe even walk it off. So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
That's a ball.
One down, base is empty here in the ninth. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
All sliders so far in this at-bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
And a 1-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Now only one out remaining. Back to the top of the order, Taylor Ward, the next to hit.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Walker going for save number 1 in this spot.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Shootout, nobody on. Swing and a miss.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas high.
In the air to left center. Ramos giving chase. He's got it. Ball game. And the Giants claim the win here.
And opportunities.
Great pitching and defense.
Well, someone from the bullpen had to come in, get a big out, and then had a little time to think about it before he went back out to get the final 3 outs of this ball game. Nonetheless, outstanding job to get the save and secure the win for his team.
2-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Not the result, though, wasn't it? Let's face it. You hold a team to 2 runs, you should be able to win that game. That's on the offense. As always, I will see you all in the next one. Okay, we back. Let's see if we can get a win against San Francisco. I like the lineup. Everybody on my team is cold.
Live from beautiful Oriole Park, interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the San Francisco Giants taking on the Baltimore Orioles.
Okay, we know they have a good lineup. They, again, for whatever reason, are doing a 5-man bench. Oh.
First pitch coming your way next. And getting to start for Baltimore, Chris Bassett. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Well, he got into the 8th inning his last time out, really pitching deep into games as of late. We'll see today how many innings he's got in him.
Just about to get started. Jung-Hoo Lee getting ready to hit.
Jung-Hoo Lee.
And we're underway in Baltimore.
Ball.
Well, Boog, here's a little background info on Jung-Hoo Lee. He hit for the highest batting average in KBO history, which included a ton of doubles. Plus, he took home 5 Gold Gloves. He's a player that helps the team with his bat and defensively.
So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side.
Lee, who wears 51 to honor Ichiro.
The middle of the field.
Now it's Devers at the plate.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. Working on a nice 11-game hitting streak.
Just underway from Baltimore.
To a count you really don't want to give in here. You've got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. And now it's even up.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Hit out looking. Now
Hold him.
peek at the Giants lineup. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Casey Schmidt.
Yeah, he's been swinging it really well over the last few weeks, man. An OPS over 900 last month. He's put the team on his back, just carrying these guys. Definitely the guy you want up there right now, especially when you need a big swing of the bat.
Luis Arraez stands in. Into left center for a base hit. Around second, on his way to third. The throw in, and he's safe. So it's first and third with one down. Runners at the corners here, one away. Willie Adames will hit next. Liner snagged at first.
Yes.
Gets in, and it's a double play to end the inning. Orioles due up in the first, no score. This is Orioles baseball on the show Mid-Atlantic. We go to the bottom of the first, and on the hill for the Giants, Landon Root. What should we keep an eye on here?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
The 1-1.
Okay.
And a break ball misses outside.
Root.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. To the right side, Schmidt throws to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. All right, let's take a look at the Orioles lineup now. Someone who makes things happen for them, in part with his legs, Dylan Beavers.
And Boog, you and I were talking about him before the game. He's got good speed, and if you watch him in this game, he's that type of guy that's very smart. He doesn't have this just eye-popping speed, but he knows how to use it, and he's very intelligent on the base pass to get to the next base, to get around the bases, and ultimately score runs.
Gunnar Henderson, batting with one down, takes a strike. Not even close there. Yeah, that's ball 2.
All gonna work that count.
That's a ball. Missed. And that wasn't even close. Ball 4.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Here's Rutschman, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. That one misses. That's 5 straight.
Okay.
Man at first, 1 away. Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with a stolen base.
Pretty close play on that one. A perfect throw probably gets him. That throw is just a little wide to the third base side of the bag, so he had to reach a little bit to get it. Could have been just enough to make the difference there.
And it's second.
Ball. If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit with runners in scoring position. And after last night's struggles, I'm sure this team is chomping at the bit to have this kind of opportunity here early in this game.
Base hit! Henderson around third.
Let's go.
And they take the lead.
Well, the strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
1 down. The polar bear, as he was dubbed by his former teammate Todd Frazier. Double play ball to second. There's 1, and that's 2. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's an early 1-0 lead. Back now at Oriole Park. We move ahead to the top of the second now. And here is Matt Chapman.
Ball.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
The 1-1. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And the tying run is on base.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
The 1-1.
Ball 2.
Just missed. Chapman on at first, nobody out. On the ground, dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, and that leaves them with runners at first and second. Here's Ramos. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1. That's a strike.
Outside right here, a couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Ball 4.
And that'll load the bases.
No, that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Now it's going to be Patrick Bailey. And the dirt kicks away from the catcher. But no advance from the runners. hit. One run is in. The throw home. Tag.
No, he's
Got
safe.
it in time. Safe. And a 2-1 ball game now. Stepping in, Casey Schmidt. Grounder might be 2. And he can't come up with it. And they get it. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out. Now it's the right fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. Yeah, that's fouled off. Traffic on the bases with 2 already in to score here in the second game of the series. Foul ball still 0-2.
Come on.
This to center field. Taveras going after it. Makes the grab on the run. Out number 2.
They trust him in center field because he's capable of making plays on the run, and we saw it right there. That's a player you want patrolling center field. Someone who can attack the ball off the bat.
Chopped left side. And that's a base hit. Doesn't stop. Heads for home. And he's out.
On the tag, you're out.
Down, and that ends the inning.
Well, it's pretty difficult to throw a base runner out at the plate with 2 outs and a base hit to the outfield, but an excellent job of coming up.
Thank God.
We head to the bottom of the second. Now here's the Orioles DH, Samuel Basallo. The 0-2. That's down and in. Ripped on a line, and that's got extra bases written all over it.
Let's go, Sammy.
And the bottom of the second starts with a double.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Leadoff.
Leody Taveras in the box, lays off for ball 1.
Well, this situation with the runner on second, you've got to get him up to third. Think back up the middle or to right field.
This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. And it's second. Just missed. On the ground right side. Devers takes it himself. That's 1 out in the bottom of the second.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Dylan Beavers in the box now. Takes strike 1.
Yeah, who's wrong with that one?
That one fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
The 0-2. And that one is inside ball 1. Stays alive. One away with a runner at third. Bottom half of inning number 2.
Ball.
Battling here as he fouls it away. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
He's hit.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. In from third is the tying run. It's an RBI single. It's 2-2. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
One out man at first. So next to hit for Baltimore, Kobe Mayo. That one fouled off. High fly ball out towards left center. And there are two down.
Batting ninth. Second
Next to
baseman,
hit, Jeremiah Jackson. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Line drive, base hit. And that'll put runners at the corners with two away.
Up next for the
Just a cookie
Orioles.
down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Timeout.
So back to the top of the Orioles lineup. Here's the left fielder, Taylor Ward. Grounded out his first time up. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. In for a strike, and now just one pitch away from surviving the inning.
Ball.
Left field.
Yes.
Base hit. And that knock bumps his hitting streak into double digits, Chris. He's hitting 10 straight.
Yeah, and on a nice trajectory, average going up, OBP, everything he's doing at the plate right now
Let's go.
just seems to be working.
First and second, two outs. Gunnar Henderson, and a dangerous hitter coming to the plate.
Ball two.
Come on, Gunner.
Ball
Just
three.
missed.
Inside.
Come on, Gunner.
Base hit into the outfield. Throw in holds the lead runner at third, so it'll be bases loaded and two gone.
That swing is all about confidence. Sitting pretty with a 3-0 count and using
I should have
it to your
pushed it.
advantage instead of wasting what turned out to be a good opportunity. A great job of hitting, and the result is a single. Good stuff.
Now here
Ball
is Adley
inside.
Rutschman.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. That is the inning. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. We played 2 full. It's the Orioles 3 and the Giants 2. You're watching Orioles baseball on the show, Mid-Atlantic.
3-2, Baltimore.
New inning getting
Leading
started,
off for the
and
Giants,
now it's the Giants
the designated
DH,
hitter,
Luis Arraez.
All right, we got Chris Bassett
I've
the
got
lead.
Johnny with Chris
Designated hitter,
Singleton.
Luis Arraez.
Now we just got to keep it.
Arraez in the box as he fouls off the first pitch.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit. Just not able to square it up.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. The 0-2. Liner snagged at first.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Adames stands in now and watches strike one.
Ball.
Slapped hard the other way, but foul. 1-2 now. Struck him out swinging.
Got him.
That's the first slurve we've seen today. Good luck hitting that pitch. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Now it's Matt Chapman.
That's a ball.
Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. And that is that. Nothing doing there for San Francisco. They trail it 3-2. Back now at Oriole Park. Here's the Oriole cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso.
Pete Alonso.
You know, these Orioles doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
Ball.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
Come on.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Fights it off. He'll see another. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens.
Really?
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Now here's the Orioles DH, Samuel Basallo. And first offering is fouled off. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 down, bases empty. Leody Taveras now at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. On the ground, right side, Schmidt. The throw to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. It's the Orioles 3 and the Giants 2. Back here in Baltimore as we go to the top of the 4th. So here's Bader now.
Boog, this guy's just a tremendously talented center fielder. Gold Glove caliber type out there. Offensively, he can do some things, but also has some streakiness as well. I think the key is just trying to find a way for him to be consistent day in and day out. He saves runs in the outfield, so that's going to buy him more time to work things out at the dish. All these Giants showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Has room, and he makes the catch. Check swing called strike. Strike one.
Come on, let's go.
Gets him to chase after that one.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. Talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
The Giants trailing by a run. Top half of inning number 4. Oh, great stop. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out. Now it's the Giants catcher, Patrick Bailey. Not even close there. Ball 1.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
That one misses. Ball 3. And there's the automatic. That one clips the outside corner. Full count now.
Let's go. Come on.
And he'll challenge that called strike. So the call will stand. Still one challenge left for them. Two down, nobody on. Got him swinging for the K. That K is his 3rd of the game. Giants down. Welcome back, and they turn to a new arm as we kick off the bottom of the 4th. Sam Hentges hasn't pitched in the last 3 days. Beavers swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the 2nd time today.
Ball.
Beavers with some struggles at the plate recently, not uncommon for rookies. And that one clips the corner. Got him. Now one away.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Mayo now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. That one lifted to left. 2 down. And now Jeremiah Jackson. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Yeah, that's fouled off. Here's a high chopper. Chapman whips it to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Back now at Oriole Park, digging in, Casey Schmidt.
All these Giants just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far.
Ball 1.
0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
And that one is lifted in the air. Taveras on the move. 1 away.
And either way, the results aren't what they want, and they're probably feeling a little overmatched in the box.
Lee up to the plate for the 3rd time as he looks at 1 down low. The Orioles up by a run, and we're at the top of the 5th. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone, so they've still got both their challenges. Swing at a ground ball. On the run, sends it over to first.
Yep, he made it.
It's not in time. Base hit.
Well, he did all he could at short to try to make an amazing play and almost got it done, but good hustle down the line, and that's an earned infield hit.
Ball.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here. Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And at first, 1 away. Up the middle. On the run, throw to first. Nicely done for the out.
It's such a great feeling when a team can rely on their shortstop to make a play like that. It builds up confidence for everyone on his team. It might even inspire a few more web gyms before the game is over. As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Ripped to right. Base hit into the outfield. Here's the throw. Base. And the runner from second scores on the play. It's 3-3. Go ahead run on base. Willie Adames stands in. Out to short. They take the force out. Out number 3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Taylor Ward.
You know, these Orioles, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Ball 1.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. In time to get him. 1 away on the strikeout.
You hear people talk about letting the ball travel so often in terms of a hitting approach, and that's a great example why right there. If he's willing to let that curveball get a little deeper into the zone before he commits, he's way more likely to recognize that it's making a beeline for the dirt. On the other side, still a nice 2-strike pitch there.
Throw sails over his head at first. Doesn't get too far away, so no one moves up.
That's a dangerous throw for the first baseman to try to handle right there. Exposed him to a potential collision, and we've all seen some of the ugly ones over the years on plays similar to that one. So it's great nothing came out of that other than the throwing error.
Runner on the go. Pitches low. And safe. It's a stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now in scored position.
Well, he picked over once just before the pitch to check on him, but that didn't seem to slow up his jump on the pitch at all. I think that guy's been studying some video. Awesome job to be prepared, got the timing down, and gets in the scoring position.
Not close with that one. 3 balls, no strikes.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with the middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
Swung on, belted. That one carrying, and it is out of here. A 2-run shot, and the Orioles.
And goodbye, home run!
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
One down. Pete Alonso, the next to hit for the Orioles. Swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Bassett kept them in the game.
This hitter's looking for a fastball, but I'm not sure he's going to get one. Pitcher doesn't have to challenge him. He feels better about his off-speed secondary stuff and stay with it.
Yeah, there's a ball. The 3-1 in for a strike, full count.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Payoff pitch. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Hard hit to third. In time to Devers. So it was a long battle at the plate, but they still managed to get the out. Here comes the manager out of the dugout. New arm for the Giants, number 88. He's making his 4th appearance of the season. So up next, Samuel Basallo. Out towards right center field. And that's the 3rd out. Baltimore with a 2-run shot this inning.
Badly.
It's now 5-3. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. And now, Matt
Leading off
Chapman.
for San Francisco, third baseman, Matt Chapman.
That's what I'm afraid of.
Way inside.
Ball. Hard.
And the 3-1. That one misses.
That's a ball. Take your base.
Leadoff walk.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted in first base with a quick free pass.
Harrison Bader.
And now Bader up to the plate. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Elliot Ramos to the plate now with a chance to come up big. He's 0 for 1. Swung on, belted.
Foul ball.
Go on.
Ball
Ball
one.
on there. The Orioles trying to protect a 2-run lead.
Ah.
Top half of the 6th. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. And that is a big first out.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Now it's going to be Patrick Bailey. And that is in for a strike. It's 0-1. And fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
In the dirt, blocked. 2 on, 1 out. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pick.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. So they bring on the veteran, Rico Garcia. This is his 5th appearance of the year. Schmidt in the box now, takes strike 1. And a 1-2. In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. Stays alive. First and second, 2 down. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. Payoff pitch. Hard hit, base hit. Chapman headed home. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and now they trail by 1. First and second, 2 outs. Jung-Hoo Lee, the next Giant to hit. And that one fouled off. Big spot. 2 out. Both the time and go-ahead runs are aboard. Out to center. Tavares settles under this one. And that's the 3rd out. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's down to 1 at 5-4.
Oh, come on.
Back here in Baltimore, here's Leody Tavares. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Activity in the bullpen. Ryan Barucki, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Beavers warming up as well. Fastball for a strike.
Ball.
That one not close. And that's ball 3. Battling here as he fouls it away. 3-2. Too low, ball 4. And after that long battle, he's aboard representing the tying run. Now it's the right fielder.
I believe, thank you.
Swing and a pop-off in foul ground. 1 down. And next for the Orioles, Kobe Mayo. There's a line drive to left field. 2 away now. Here's the second baseman, Jeremiah Jackson. 1 for 2.
Jeremiah Jackson.
High.
That one is absolutely belted. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. Coming home. He will score. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2. So back to the top of the Orioles.
Let's go. Come on.
Taylor Ward digs in now. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. That is the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 6-4 ball game. Top of inning number 7. Rafael Devers up to hit. On the ground to the left. And it goes just foul.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Ball 1.
Good job to fight that one off. Another 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Come on, Garcia.
Got him swinging. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you've got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Luis Arraez stands in.
Here.
And a seed into center. That's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Adames, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. And a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone. Matt Chapman to the plate in this high leverage situation. And that one fouled off. In the air, left field. Taylor coming up. Brings it in. And digging in for San Francisco, Harrison Bader.
Right through there for a strike. He starts him with the fastball, and that's a pitch that's right in his wheelhouse. You need to be careful against him with that one.
And that's for the swing. It's a strikeout. Giants lead a couple. They trail it here.
Let's go. Come on.
6-4. Back now at Oriole Park, bottom of the 7th. Gunnar Henderson getting ready to hit.
Oh, and a 0-0 count. Not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Swinging a foul out of play. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 out.
Oh, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch the fastball.
What a rush.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. He's there. He's got it. 2 up, 2 down. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. 0 for 3 in this one.
Alonso.
Tap foul at the plate. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th.
No.
Swing and a miss.
Been a solid inning so far in relief. Getting them through this inning only down 2 could give their lineup a real opportunity to just grind their way back into this game with the few outs that they have left.
2 down, nobody on. In the air, right field. And that will end the inning.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Number 48. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again.
That's a ball.
That one ripped left field. That's back. Going down. And they cut into the deficit.
He's swinging a red-hot bat. This isn't the first home run we've seen him hit these last few games. It probably won't be the last.
Bailey in the box now. No balls in a
Ball
strike.
1 up.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
First out in the top of the 8th.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Schmidt stands in now and watches strike 1. Puts the corner. Right side. And that one handled. Slings to first in time.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Lee in the box here lets that one go for a ball. That's the third. Fair ball. So the tying run reaches with 2 away. And here is Devers. That's in there. Strike 1.
Right now they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps. Give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
Ball 2.
Next up is down low. The Giants with the tying run on at first. We're the top of the 8th. And the tying run is on base.
Well, that's a pretty significant 2-out walk as it moves the tying run up in the scoring position. It's definitely not what you're looking for from your pitchers late in the ballgame.
Arraez in the box now. Takes strike 1. That one off the mark. And 1-1. That crosses the plate, and now they're just 1 strike away from getting out of this mess. That's a base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. The tag, and he's in there. That ties it up at 6. Substitution being made at first. Giants go to a pinch runner. Christian Cox getting some more speed on the bases. Manager out of the...
For the Orioles.
Stepping in, Willie Adames. And Willie fouls one back. Just miss. That one outside, and it's 2-1. Back and forth we go, a seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. And that'll load the bases. Down back Chapman at the plate. That one misses. That's 5 straight. Can't find it here. That's 6 straight balls. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Tavares under it. And that's the 3rd out. Into the game now on defense, Bryce Elton. He takes over as the new first baseman. Here's the designated hitter for the Orioles, Samuel Basallo. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Okay, swing now. He had his mind made up. As soon as that ball left the hand of the pitcher, he was going to swing at it.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Tyler O'Neill. He represents the go-ahead run. Yowar swings through that one out in front that time. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. But when you see a pitch out of the hand at high level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
No,
want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
Then he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Went back to the changeup, and it was successful. Tied at 6. So next to hit for Baltimore, Dylan Beavers. This one in the air, center field. He's got it, and that'll do it. Back here in Baltimore, all set to start the 9th in this one. Harrison Bader now at the plate, and it's fouled off. 0-1 down. Lifted in the air, right center field. Beavers settles underneath it, and there's one away. Here's Elliot Ramos. He's already homered here in this one, and that's there for a strike. 1-1.
Ball one, up.
Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead.
What a timely home run that is. Now they're in the driver's seat, and you can't overstate the impact he's had on this game.
Bailey stands in here, trying to hold back his swing there, but what a right. And he pumps it a strike. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. And it skips in the dirt. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now it's the second baseman, Casey Schmidt. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Big swing and a miss.
On the mound, you take a note, you see the hitter's willingness to...
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. We're back. And on the mound, it's a closer, Ryan Walker. He comes in with a chance for his second save of the season. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. And there's one down. So next to hit for Baltimore, Jeremiah Jackson. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. And that misses. Ball one.
What a depressing way to lose.
Looking to get the tying run on base. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Line drive, that's a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
No, that at bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game. Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there.
And that's in for a strike.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
In the dirt. And the runner stays where he is. The Giants trying to close out a one-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a 1-2. Got it swinging. It's a strikeout. Now only one out remaining.
Up next
And into
for
the box for
Orioles,
Baltimore, Gunnar
the
Henderson.
shortstop, Gunnar Henderson.
Ground ball to the middle. That's a base hit. Around second on his way to third. The throw in, safe. And with 2 outs, the tying run is at third.
Well, there we go. Winning run is on base with 2 away. A chance now to even the score and maybe extend this game.
Rutschman, the next to hit, takes low for a ball.
Mildly.
Chopper to second. Schmidt. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Giants strand the go-ahead run to hold on for the win.
Well, you take a tie ball game into the 9th on the road, you know that you've got some work to do. You got to score, but then you've also got to get 3 outs in the bottom half of that inning. They did just that today. Very well played ball game. Get this win on the road. Everybody's happy with the W.
All right, it's time to play the toughest game of the series. We've already lost the series. This is going to be the toughest game because, let's face it, we're going against their ace, and we have a guy that, if we're being honest, is a 4A ball player. But if you're enjoying the series, like the video, subscribe to the channel. We are on the road to 1,500 subscribers, 4,000 watch hours. Can I get there without you?
Live from beautiful Oriole Park. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend set. It's the San Francisco Giants taking on the Baltimore Orioles. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Big storyline coming into this one is the tough stretch for one of their key players. He just can't seem to get it going at the plate recently, Chris.
Well, I think it's time to switch it up, Boog. He's due for a major breakout, and hopefully he can shake it off and get back to his old self today.
Alrighty.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. And getting the start for Baltimore, number 63. What should we keep an eye on here?
He may not dominate, but he always keeps the club in the game. If you can score runs, you have a really good chance to win with him on the mound today.
just about ready to roll.
Leading off the ball
Jung
game
Hoo
here
Lee
this afternoon,
getting ready to
right
hit.
fielder, number 51, Jung Hoo Lee.
And they're underway in Baltimore.
First pitch, 136.
That's the ball.
Always fun to watch Lee go to work at the dish, Boog. He's just a pure hitter and a good athlete. Someone referred to him as a slow drip guy because the more you watch him, the more you like it.
Slow roller to first. Alonso.
There we go.
To the bag. One out in the top of the first.
Batting second, first
Now we take a
baseman,
peek at the Giants
Rafael
lineup.
Devers.
Coming off a huge showing in their last game, Elliot Ramos.
Boog, he's really been showing off the pop in this series so far. 2 homers. And you know, he'd love to add on with another shot today. I'm interested to see how they approach him.
Devers now.
That's a ball.
Just underway from Baltimore.
He's
That missed,
just
that's a
missing
ball.
with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But many
Hey.
times pitchers are trying to tease the zone. And the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
That's a ball.
Next offering is downstairs. So Devers
Ball
will take
4.
his
Take your base.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day 1.
Luis Arraez
No, that missed. That's
in the
a ball.
box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Arraez wrapped out 4 hits in his last game. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1
Batting
gone.
fourth,
Good start for him.
Come on,
in this
Young.
game tonight. And I always talk about it. Get him knocking you first at bat. It just makes your confidence at such a higher level for the potential of having a big night.
Willie Adames in the box now. Takes strike 1. Fly ball down the line. And that drops foul. In the dirt, blocked. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series.
Balls.
In the dirt, squirts away from Rutschman. Count moves to 2-2 as the runners hold. That's a base hit. Devers headed home. The relay, it's offline, and he scores. And it's 1-0. Now Matt Chapman at the plate. That one misses.
That's inside.
And it's 1-0.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield.
Hey,
Run
ha!
at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
That one ripped, but foul. Arraez at second. Adames over at first with 1 away.
Ball.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Came out.
He just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up with 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Elliot
Here.
Ramos in the box now. Takes strike 1. Check
Rescue.
swing, but he went too far. 0-2. Got him swinging for the K. They limit the
There
damage.
we go.
1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Giants 1 and the Orioles nothing.
Of course, with what Logan Webb's ERA is, 1 run will be enough.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And on the hill for the Giants, Logan Webb. Singy, he's a guy that can rack up a lot of strikeouts.
Yeah, Boog, this is a guy that struck out over 200 batters just a year ago. So he's definitely one of those guys that's got ridiculous swing and miss
Leading
stuff.
off here this
Hitters
afternoon,
have to
left
make a
fielder,
decision
number
early, and that
3,
causes them to many times guess wrong and end up missing the baseball. But when you got a guy that's taking the mound that has the ability to send guys walking back to the dugout, it can be pretty fun to watch, and hopefully that's what we'll see in this one.
No, that missed.
Gets him to chase after that one.
Okay.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. One gone, bottom half of the first. Now it's the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. 3 for 7 in the series so far. Out front with the swing, and that is strike one. Right there for a strike.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Ball.
In the air, left field, Ramos on the move. Can't
That's
get
a foul
there.
ball.
This one lands foul. 1-2 here.
Come on, Orioles. Do something consistently.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? Double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
That one fouled off.
First 2 hitters get punched out on strikes. Take some notes from the dugout. When you get your chance, go up there and hit the ball hard somewhere.
Fights it off. You'll see another.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
And they'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. In the air, left field. Ramos drifts towards it, and that's the 3rd out. Nothing across here this half.
Yep,
Second
3
inning
down.
coming up from Baltimore. It's the Giants 1 and the Orioles nothing. This is Orioles baseball. Back now at Oriole Park. Now it's the Giants catcher, Patrick Bailey. Swing and a foul out of play. 0-1 down. Oh, great stop to first, and they get the out.
I wasn't sure if he was going to get to this one or not. Had to go a pretty good way there in the shallow right field. But then after that, it's a tough angle after you square up your shoulders to throw to first base. Not the normal position, but a really good job defensively right there.
Casey Schmidt stands in here. Takes ball 1 low. Fought off foul. 1-2 now. And he grounds one back up the middle, makes the sliding stop, and
there we go.
Done for the out.
Batting ninth, center fielder Tyler Fitzgerald.
A great sliding stop. I think we need a breakdown from StatCast to fully appreciate the difficulty of that play.
Yeah, Burry, these numbers show how good of a play it actually was. And that sliding catch was difficult enough, and somehow he still managed a great throw to first. What a play.
2 outs, base is empty. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Tyler Fitzgerald. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. Fitzgerald patrolling center field. He made his major league debut in 2023, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2019.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Struck him out looking. Nothing doing there for San Francisco. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0.
Okay.
We head to the bottom of the
Leading
second.
off for the
So now the
Orioles.
Orioles cleanup
First
hitter,
baseman,
Pete Alonso.
Pete Alonso.
Swing and a miss. Strike one.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it, it's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Got him swinging. One up, one down.
Batting fifth, designated hitter.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Samuel Basallo.
Yeehaw!
The 0-2. And there's a ball. Up the middle. Schmidt. Jump throw across his body. On the money. Nice play.
Batting sixth, center fielder, Leody.
Here's Leody Taveras.
Arraez.
2 for 7 in the series so far. And it's fouled away. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Well, this can be kind of frustrating for the hitting coach. Right now, this lineup seems to be swinging at everything.
I'm swinging at everything because he's in the zone. If I don't swing, it'll be a strike
Knocks
looking.
that one away, and we'll do it again. Outside
Ball.
low. Ball 2. Out to short. Adames the throw to first. And the inning is over. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0.
This is frustrating.
Back here at the ballpark,
Leading
let's
off for the
check out the
Giants,
latest news from
right
around the
fielder,
league.
Jung-Woo Lee.
Fastball for a strike.
That's not the first time they've watched a fastball zip by for a strike. I don't know if they're taking intentionally in those spots, but I'd like to see him more aggressive with those pitches.
Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just
Up
falls
next
out of
for
it.
the Giants.
Here's Rafael
First baseman,
Devers.
Rafael
He walked
Devers.
and came around to score his first time up. Check
Yeehaw!
swing, did he go? Yes, he did. Strike one. On the ground right side. Oh, great grab on the dot.
You do it.
And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there. And at first, Luis Arraez stands in.
Hey!
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
Swing and a miss. Nice job behind the plate there.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that
Up
thing
next
tumbles
for the
out of his
Giants,
hand and just drops off the table at the
Willie
last
Adames.
moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Adames in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
Really
that's
good
down.
take, especially with
Ball.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout. So the Giants lead 1. They lead it 1-0. as we go to
Leading off
the
for the
last of the
Orioles,
third.
right
And now the right fielder,
fielder,
Dylan Beavers.
Beavers.
You know, these Orioles definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
This one in the air center field. And makes the grab. One down.
Best contact I've had all day.
They chatted about in the dugout coming into this one. That was probably the game plan. Attack early in the count, but doesn't seem to be working out the way they wanted to. We'll see if they make an adjustment.
Swing and a ground ball. Slings to first in time.
Batting ninth, second baseman,
Jeremiah Jackson, the next to hit for the Orioles. Collected 3 hits in the loss yesterday. On the ground, Chapman. Third out, and that ends the frame. 9 straight retired here to start the game. You're watching Orioles baseball on the show. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Matt Chapman.
This one in the air. Rutschman. And there's one down.
Up next for the Giants.
Here's Elliot Ramos. Struck out
Ramos.
swinging his first time. Swing and a ball drilled in the air to center. Tavares gets under it. Takes it in for the out. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Giants. Catcher, Patrick
The
Bailey.
switch hitting catcher will come up to hit. Patrick Bailey.
Ball.
Well, got to get Brandon Young some run support.
Top half of inning number 4. And another
No, that's
ball.
out.
Foul ball. And that's outside.
Ball
Well,
outside.
they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Tosses the first. Giants go in order. It's the Giants 1 and the Orioles nothing. Bottom of the inning. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Taylor Ward.
Hey, ha.
Probably should have swung with that one.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. On a line. And a quick out, number 1. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this
The
one.
shortstop, Gunnar Henderson.
Now the number 2 hitter, Gunnar Henderson, struck out looking his first time. And a foul ball. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. On the ground at first, Devers. He steps on the bag. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th. Here's Adley Rutschman. He's 0 for 1. On the ground to short. Not in time.
No, he saved.
Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
Thank God.
A nice backhand stop. Had to be perfect with the exchange and throw to get the out, but it looked like he had to dig in there a little deeper, like he was trying to get a split finger grip or something. Close play, but that little extra time on the transfer made all the difference.
Alonso, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Inside. And the count is 2-0.
missed. He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
And ball
That's
four
ball
to
four.
a board.
Take your base.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
And next is the
Okay.
designated hitter, Samuel Basallo. He's 0 for 1. That
No,
one
that's
misses.
out.
That's 5 straight. Two on, 2 outs. And a count 1-2.
That's the ball.
Come on, Orioles. Come on, Sammy.
On the ground,
That
right
ball's foul.
side. And it goes just foul.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
That's too low.
Ball.
And that's ball 3. Tying run in scoring position here in the bottom of the 4th. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. Time call.
Call time.
That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. That one to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Orioles strand a couple. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point.
He's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Slings the first in time.
Up next for the Giants.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Tyler Fitzgerald, the next to hit.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Ball up.
And that one is lifted in the air. Beavers under it. 2 down.
Up next for the Giants. Right fielder.
Back to the leadoff spot of the Giants lineup. Now it's the right fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee.
No, that missed. That's a ball. Hook.
2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. On the outside corner, that is strike 2.
That's a ball.
And that skips in the dirt. And that's ball 4.
Ball 4.
One
Take
of the
your
things
base.
about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is if you are the offensive.
Nope, that's outside. Ball.
6
That's a ball.
straight outside the strike zone. Back-to-back
Miss.
walks.
Ball 4.
Well,
Take
this
your
came
base.
apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and the guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
So digging in, Luis Arraez. 1 for 2 with a 2-run single back in the first. That one's in there, and that is strike 1. Out to short, Henderson. And that will end the inning. Giants leave a couple, but they lead it 1-0.
Okay.
Back here in Baltimore, stepping in, Leody Taveras.
Leody Taveras.
The 1-0. And that chops in for a strike. Just missed.
Low.
Right through there for a strike. Good eye in that spot. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. Didn't miss by too much, but it'll stay a ball. Still one challenge left for them. Payoff pitch. Stays alive.
I need to get Logan Webb out of this game.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts. So next to hit for Baltimore, Dylan Beavers. Wide to center his first time.
Beavers.
Tap foul at the plate. Beavers, in his rookie season, 24 years old, and he was a second-round pick in 2022. Good job to fight that one off. Home team down a run. Last half of inning number 5. Base hit center field.
There we go. Come on.
And the tying run is on base.
Up next for the Orioles.
Dominant performance for him today, Boone. Just 2 hits allowed so far. No runs across either. And he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Now, Kobe Mayo. Swing and a miss as he was out front. That's off the mark. 1 ball, 1 strike. Man at first, 1 away. Went with the sweeper, but it misses.
Not sure exactly what he was thinking there. Good sinker ball pitcher goes with the fastball in a double play situation when he needs something on the ground.
And it's going to stay a strike. So they'll lose their first challenge. Beavers over at first with 1 away. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Next for the Orioles. Second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, Jeremiah Jackson. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Swing and a ground ball to the middle. That's a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Next to hit, Taylor Ward.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Two on, 2 outs. This to third.
About time I get a break.
2 out. You think you've got the play made. Players are starting to move off the field towards the dugout, and then everyone's got to come back. Sometimes you take that throw for granted, and that's all it takes to keep the inning going.
Big spot, and up steps Gunnar Henderson. Fouls away the first offering.
No, that's up. Right there, trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Runners at the corners with 2 outs. In for a strike, and now just 1 pitch away from surviving the inning. This to third, Chapman. They take the force out. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. We're through 5, all tied 1-1. Back now at Oriole Park. Close game here, and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one.
Thank you, Brandon Young. Gave me 5 good innings.
Now pitching.
New arm out of the bullpen, Tyler Wells.
Number 68.
Willie Adames stands in.
Ball, that's it.
The inside edge. Ball 1. Line drive. Knocks it down. He beats the throw. He's in safely, and now there's a runner at first. Go-ahead run on base. Matt Chapman up to the plate now.
That's the ball.
The Giants with the go-ahead run at first. We're in the top half of the 6th. Henderson over to Jackson. That's 1. Over to Alonso. Double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Let's go.
And up next for San Francisco, Elliot Ramos.
Ball.
Towards first.
That's foul.
And foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. In the dirt, full count now. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Outside and low, it's ball 4. A terrific battle at the plate, and now he's aboard as the potential go-ahead run. So up next, Patrick Bailey.
Ball.
That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 2. That one missed.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they walk you.
There's a strike. Next offering is fouled back.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
So a walk puts runners at first and second. Schmidt at the plate now, and that's strike 1.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
2 on, 2 out. Ground ball up the middle. Base hit into center field. Here comes the runner. Here's the throw. Safe at home, and the runner scores from second. And a 2-1 ball game now. Fitzgerald in the box for the 3rd time today as he takes that one off the plate.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Nope. Changeup missing. Ball 3. And that one fouled off.